Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where we are proceeding here, and I know I said previously that I would end this on episode 50. I'm not quite ready to do that just yet, especially since Rogue Tech is just switching over at the exact same time. So we'll hold off on that for now, and instead we will work on clearing up some of this traffic up here. Now this high school is going to have to be temporarily moved, for sure. And we're just going to come on in over here. Ah, yes. This elementary school will also have to be moved. Here should be fine. And, of course, that subway will need to be moved as well. But we can do something like that for now. This subway here, or rather this metro, is a bit of an issue as well, but we'll see if this helps things out. Now, this is an obvious, huge issue. So we are going to 1,000,000% need to do that. And that, of course, means that we need to put our underground metro station back, which, of course, means we need to knock that back a little bit. And we'll go in there, and we will come on in here. We're going to have to take this back a little further, actually. I wasn't looking at this angling. So let's take that back and bring it up with the curve tool over approximately like that. This one, also the angle's bad. Let's get rid of that angle. And let's do another one. Perfect. Okay, so let's see if we can get that to pathfind. Looks like it does. But we need to do that. And then put in a stop there and there. Excellent. I'm also noticing there's apparently a bit of helicopter path here. Let's let's see about getting rid of that, shall we? Oh, it's underground helicopter path? That's really awkward. Okay, well, we'll just get rid of that. That'll be fine. And we should definitely address this bus issue. There we go. That should be fixed. Fantastic. So in theory, we have a lot more throughput up here now. We'll just see how that ends up playing out. I mean, we have a lot of issues on this street right now, as well as this one. Let's just see if those clean up at all. We should definitely have traffic lights there and there. That said, I do want to continue this expansion of this road out over this direction. There isn't currently an issue down here, though. And so I think we'll leave it be for the time being. Let's take this up to speed 3 for now. And I do want to get some of these up here upgraded before we have too much built up. So let's just do that and move that, I guess. And let's see about upgrading the street. Something along the lines of this, and it should go relatively easily. Yeah, we're going to need to move this firehouse. That's acceptable, though. Absolutely no problems with that one. And we'll just connect that in. Right up there. This power line is, of course, broken. We'll fix that. Fantastic. And we also need to fix our pathing here. Okay, I think we should probably just check what line this is. And where are you? Let me just select you. There we go. Line 12. Sounds good. So let's just go ahead and delete bus line 12. Yep. And then we'll just create ourselves a brand new one. And we'll just have that come, not like this, over this way. There we go. This'll work. So we'll bring that in over to here, and then bring it around like that, and all the way up here, and up to there, and around like that. That's a awkward direction, for sure. That's a very awkward path, but okay, that's what we're going to be following, I guess. Sure. Kind of strange, but I guess it'll do. Now, I would like to upgrade this road as well, and this one will, of course, be a little bit more extensive to upgrade. It's a pretty long road, but I think that it is ultimately necessary. However, this one we might want to get done immediately, because I think we should be able to pull that off. This elementary school will have to be moved. We'll relocate it up over here. And we will just go ahead and move this crematorium. And this medical clinic. There we go. And we'll just continue making our way up here. This elementary school here will have to move. And we can move that to, say, there. And then we can just do... This high school needs to move. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And this crematorium. Sure. And this firehouse. I mean, I always knew that this would be pretty extensive up through this way, but this is nowhere near as extensive as it's going to be for the other one. We should definitely move this elementary school like that. And yeah, I'm aware that these power lines are getting taken out along the way. So we'll just do something along the lines of that. Okay, so now these power lines will of course need to be reconstructed, and that's completely fine. We'll bring them up to there, and then to, say... We should probably bring it in kind of like this. These are of course temporary power lines. And then like that. Now this bus system will of course need to be redone here. And overall, this appears to be reasonably fine.
For millennia, these gentle
so we'll do something like that, add a stop over here. There we go. And then we will add a stop there. Oh, what's going on here, actually? Hang on. What is going on here? Okay, now it seems to be pathfinding correctly. Okay, very strange, but sure. We'll accept it. We are going to need another stop there. I have no idea what's going on with this mess of pathfinding. I'm going to just remove this. Where's this going to then go? Around this way? Oh, I see. Because there's stops all the way up here. We'll remove those for now. We may want to add a bus line along that outer edge, but for now, get rid of that and put this back in. For now, we're just getting rid of these, because they aren't currently necessary. They will likely be replaced at some point, but that point is not now. Okay, is there a stop down over here? What's causing this pathfinding issue? Okay, so we are coming in like this, and then we have to go around. I see, that's just our turnaround. Okay, it's a little messy, but it'll do for now. Now, this road here should actually be relatively easy to upgrade. So let's go ahead and work on that real quick. So we're going to do this number. We're going to need to take back these streets from this point. So something along the lines of this is what we're going to need. And of course, we're going to need to remove this section as well. Okay, so now we're going to need to reconstruct this section, and that will be bringing this out to here, and then connecting it in here. This is approximately correct, but it is not actually correct, but it's close enough. And this should be one way, shouldn't it? Yes, this definitely should be one way. So let's go ahead and make sure that that is, in fact, a one-way street. And in fact, this section over here isn't one way. It should be. So we'll do something along the lines of that. And then we'll need to, of course, connect these in out over here. So this will go to here. And that's close enough. Close enough. That'll go there. Close enough. Close enough. And close enough, I guess. Although I really strongly dislike that angle. So I'm going to say not close enough. I'm going to say that's close enough. And this needs to connect in somewhere like here. And I think that's close enough. So that'll be fine. Then we will, of course, rebuild the central road here. That should be approximately here. And out it goes. That angle isn't correct. That angle should be here, technically. And then that connects in over here like that. It's a little awkward over here, to be sure. But ultimately, I think that's reasonably fine. How are things going down here? Has this cleaned up at all? Maybe a little bit. Throughput on Valley Street here is still at a bit of a premium. I think there's no doubt about that. But otherwise, it looks kind of okay. Kind of okay. So, let's go ahead and while we're waiting to see if that cleans up any further, let's go ahead and do this final street here. Now, our bus depot is going to need to move, and we can move that straight on over here. This firehouse is going to need to move as well. Actually, it may not, now that I think about it. But it should be on a different street, like that, regardless. This waste transfer facility should be okay. And this firehouse will probably want to rotate. I'm not sure why this... Oh, right, the power line connects in there. Okay, we'll just have to bring this across like that temporarily. That'll do. It's not great. This firehouse will be relocated over to here. And this police station to here. Up here, this is all fine. Oh, we have a water issue? Where? Down here. That, I think, will cover it. Yes. Fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Academic year report. Sure, we kind of don't care right now. So we need to upgrade this road here, and that will be easy enough to do. We'll just have the game paused and take out these sections of road. Excellent. And this will have to go all the way up. This will be pretty extensive, like I said, because this is a quite long road segment. So it will be something like that. And then we'll just have to replace these roads. No big deal. Okay, that's all fine. So, with that being in place, let's go ahead and put our roads back, shall we? So first things first, we need a one-way road down here, and that should connect up here and connect in approximately like that. That means that this bus depot, of course, needs to be relocated, and we'll move that, say, up here. That'll be fine. So 90 degrees connects in there. That's approximately correct. This would connect in, say, here, approximately, which means that this firehouse actually needs to be relocated, as does this crematorium. That's okay. So we'll connect that in up there. That's approximately correct. And there. And there. And there. Oh, these are one way. Hang on. These need to not be one way. Let's go ahead and change those back. They do need to be one way down here, but these are bidirectional up here. Bidirectional single lane roads. Okay, and then we will connect this up and just get all of these replaced. Excellent. Seems to be going reasonably well here, even reasonably quickly. So that's good. Let's see, it should go there, I think. Maybe there? Yeah, there, I guess. These are feeling a little straight, but I think it's because of the actual slope here. Okay, so there's those in, and let's go ahead and at this point put in our big boy road. And that's the wrong angle. I can tell you that right now, that that's the wrong angle. We know the angle that this is supposed to be, and that is from here to here. That's close enough. And then we'll take that in like that. Okay, so now that we know the angle of what that's supposed to be, we can bring this on up. And of course, we're going to need to go through and check the intersection rules here. That's apparently slope too steep, which is slightly obnoxious. Oh, right, we didn't do this section up here. So let's do that. Like so. And then we will simply bring that in. Okay, so this here is slope too steep. And what do we want to do about that? Take this out like so. And run it in down this way, perhaps? That does work. That does not. Weird. But okay, I'll allow it. I don't know why it worked one way, but not the other, but you know what? Okay. So as far as this goes, this is basically going to be straight. So let's just bring it in like that, I guess. I guess that'll do. Okay, so with that in place, we of course need to check in on this power situation. I don't think we need this at this juncture. Connects up over here, but we're going to have some move outs over the next little while. This isn't shocking, of course, and we will go ahead and check our traffic lights at these new locations. So these don't need to be traffic lighted. This one should be. This should not be. And in fact, this shouldn't be either.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area.
Okay, well, we'll see where that's going to be in a bit. This one should probably have a stoplight on it. This one, I feel like, maybe shouldn't. Okay, the tornado's down over here. Where's that going to go?
The tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Where indeed? It's just kind of sitting there. Yeah, it's just staying put. I don't think this is how tornadoes work, but I guess I'm not going to complain. Now it's moving. It's moving north. It may take out this rail line here. We'll see. Yeah, it's going to take out that rail line, I'm pretty sure. Rip rail line. Okay. Now it's heading up towards the water. Not a lot of issues with this so far, other than repairing that rail line, which we definitely should do, and we should do that right now while I'm thinking about it. There we go. That's back online. We may end up losing this fire watch tower. Perhaps this airport, if it keeps going here. Planes, you better move. Hang on, is it pivoting over towards the town? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is going to do some damage. But not a ton of damage. Like, it spent a lot of time outside of the town here. I feel like this tornado is about done. Right? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go ahead and replace the road. And finish sneezing, and we will wait at this point for the disaster response unit to get down here. They'll get here pretty soon, but ultimately all of those will be bulldozable, so that's not a big deal. We are having a power issue up over here. And why are we having a power issue? Ah, the thunderstorm must have taken out this power line, or I did when I upgraded this road, one or the other. It's very possible that I did that. Okay, so let's do something along the lines of that. Okay. And we'll take these out as well. We'll put them back in if we decide that they are necessary, but for right now, I think that they are needless slowdowns of traffic. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll leave it like that for now. That is this hub fully upgraded in its roads. Now, I do want to come down over here and see what the disaster recovery unit's doing. Okay, they're working on that. And I did want to check in over... I'm not even sure where that issue was. Was that up here? I feel like it was up here. But it looks like it's cleaned up. Now, I don't like this transition here. But unless it causes an issue, I think I'll leave it. Currently, it looks like we're having no traffic problems. So these are ready for destruction. We'll go ahead and take those out. And our disaster response unit is responding to the disaster. Excellent. So we'll eliminate that. And these two will finish up quite soon, as will this one. Come on, disaster response unit. Also, let's take it up to speed 3. Fantastic. And what are they going to find here? There we go. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. How's our traffic going at this monstrosity? Completely fine. No issues whatsoever. And same with this monstrosity. So that's perfect. Our monstrosities are doing well. That is absolutely wonderful to see. We do get a big wave of traffic over here, periodically, but it looks like it cleans up just fine. I'm actually slightly shocked that we don't need to upgrade this road in here, although we may still want to. Could we get away with upgrading it to highway? We'd have to move this police station. But that might be something that I'm willing to do here. So, I'm not sure that we actually have anything here that will prevent this from happening. I mean, we're going to lose a little bit of buildable space, but that's fine. So we just do that. Okay, we have these connections that are recalculating. It looks like they have successfully recalculated. Perfect. We do have a couple of abandoned structures over here, but our roads are nearly fully upgraded at this point. This hub should be good to go. This hub appears to be good to go, as does this one. Of course, this one's a little bit different. This hub, I'm not convinced that it will need upgrades. Except for over here, of course. But even then, it's mostly got that under control. Mostly. This hub over here might require additional upgrades on this outer area down over this way, but overall, it seems to be okay. Now, we might want to upgrade these essentially corner roads over here, and maybe that's something we should just do. Like, I don't think we have anything that's going to prevent this in any meaningful way other than this subway. Well, yeah. That is a thing. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and do that, and we'll knock this out of here. Like that, and put this in, say, here. And we'll just connect this back in. This is train. What am I doing? That's train. Get out of there, train. We need this to be metro. I thought that didn't feel quite right. Okay. So we'll do that. And we'll add a stop there. And just wondering what that's doing. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Now, upgrading this road would be good, but ultimately I think isn't going to be particularly simple, so I'll hold off on that for the time being. Up here, we do have a metro station there, so that will be slightly problematic. And, of course, upgrading this will be very problematic because of our campus. So I'm hoping that we simply don't need additional upgrades over here. But what we do need is some additional residential. So let's go ahead and get this area zoned in residential. Of course, it used to be zoned residential. Then we upgraded the road. So we'll do that. And I'm noticing our bus depot has no power. Hopefully that'll change soon. Okay, so we'll just do something along the lines of that. In fact, let's use the box select. And we'll box select down like that and up like that. And we should also get this entire area over here. Something kind of like that, except I want it to be like that angle. Kind of that angle. Sure. That'll do. Excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And in next episode, we are going to continue working on finishing off this hub. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.